What's up, folks? Eddie Carrington, Mayor of Flux City, and today I am at my East Warren site, and we have a lot happening. We got the pavement that was laid earlier today, and then we also have some landscapers that are putting in a good day's work. Shout out to iJobs. I want to introduce you to Josh with iJobs, doing a phenomenal job over at the Ribbon, and I just want to make sure that you are aware that there are diverse owners when it comes to landscaping that are doing it on another level.
¿Cómo estás? ¿Todo bien? ¿Todo bien? ¿Todo bien? Todo bien. Solo vamos a hacer eso hoy. Vamos a empezar a ver mañana hoy. What's up? My name's Josh with iJobs. We're here today at the Ribbon with Ed, and we're on our last final days of the landscaping install. Today we're working on installing the final piece of mulch that's going to give it the final touch. We're using a black mulch here. There's a lot of black accents from the railing to the wall to the garage doors that are going to make the black pop a lot. But I want to talk to you guys today about the plants that we used here. So directly behind me we have some really large maples. What we go for at our company at iJobs is low maintenance. So a lot of our projects, if you're not familiar with us, are going to be residential. So it's not quite commercial all the time, and we recognize that homeowners, but also in Ed's case, not a lot of people have the time to do maintenance or have a green thumb. So low maintenance plants are always the option that don't require tons of attention, pruning, things of that nature. So these are some maple trees. We planted the larger of the three in the middle, and we have two on the sides. These will change colors in the fall. It'll give it a nice, nice color along with the brown, the tan hues that Ed has going on. So tree-wise, this is what we got so far. Let's talk about some of these other plants. So back to the low maintenance vibes. We have some fountain grasses here. We have some daylilies here, and we have some blue fescue grasses here. This year, what's been really popular is blue fescue grasses. A lot of West Coast styles have been making to the East Coast, and a part of that is this. They have like succulents in California that are used a lot, but it won't survive in Michigan in the winter. So we utilize this one here. These daylilies are going to need a little bit of attention, but for the most part, the majority of this is low maintenance. Don't have to maintenance it, don't have to prune it, and it'll look nice all year round for Ed in the winter, fall, spring, summer. Should do a fit.
Nice.
All right, on this far side, so again, a lot of these plants were actually pre-selected, but I'm happy they selected low maintenance options. So we're just kind of following the plans that Ed had with his design and his architectural drawings. On the far side, we have arborvitaes. The benefit of these, they're typically used for privacy. I typically plant them 1.5 to 2 feet apart to allow for space to grow in the future, because typically people put these on their property line to stop their neighbors from looking on, to give the home privacy, and effectively at one point, these will grow. They will merge together and make a larger hedge of privacy from the neighbor that they have next door, the mechanic. So,
Maintenance on those. I see those die a lot.
they do die. So a lot of the reason why these die is because when it comes to watering plants, you want to water the base. A lot of people have a habit of just watering the foliage, the top of the plants. Now we're outside all day. There's no coverage of any shade here in these locations. So if you have a wet tree all day, there's a high likelihood it'll burn. So when you see these being planted and they're burning, them turning a brown color, turning an orange color, or looking like half eaten up corn on the cob, it's a matter of poor planting, poor watering, or deer. Deer love these plants.
Wow, okay.
So just something to know. If you're looking for privacy, I'd probably go with these or spruce trees, the Christmas style trees you're used to seeing.
Nice. And there are deer on the east side, by the way. So
Well, I hope they don't like these arborvitaes. We're gonna see. So now we're on the back of the property. There's an alleyway that connects the neighboring properties. Nonetheless, this is the electrical unit that they have here. The beauty of these plants, again, these are the fountain grass plants. They're gonna grow slightly wide and tall. Ideally, in a perfect scenario, they'll grow tall enough to hide this. It's not gonna really bother anyone. All the units are on the opposite side of the property, but still, that's what we have here. Mulch is gonna go in here. That's pretty straightforward. This is a pretty simple side. All right, last but not least, guys, I was talking about the parking lot on the opposite side. This is it. Now, what we have here is going to be a replica of the same opposite side. You're going to have your blue fescue grass. It's a very small, succulent-looking thing. Daylilies, the yellow plant, and then fountain grasses behind it in between that walkway. Again, low maintenance was the goal here, and it looks really clean, really simple. You can't really imagine this getting too overgrown because of the plants, how they are now. So this is a really simple install for us guys. This is probably about a week, a little bit longer than a week. We had the Labor Day weekend as well. So we're super happy. I hope Ed's happy too with how this turned out. But if you're looking to find us, we're on YouTube a lot. Ed and I have a video talking about far beyond this date. It was in December when things didn't look so pretty. And you can check that video out. Ed gives a lot of information about his journey. But you can find us on YouTube at Odd Jobs Design and Build, on Instagram at oddjobs.mi, and anywhere on Google. We've got tons of reviews and all that. So I appreciate you guys. My name's Josh. This is our landscaping install at the Ribbon, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
This is the secondary lot next to the Ribbon, and they were able to do a pretty solid job on this side as well. I'm not sure if they're done yet, because here you can kind of see it's not level to my drains. And so my assumption is that they're going to end up coming back and adding another layer. But with that said, I appreciate you chiming in, and I'll see you next week.